Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
First pitch on its way. And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, you know they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 spot right now. He hit over 330 last year. That basically means every third at bat he's getting a hit. Pitchers fear him because he can flat out rake.
Now at the plate, Avisail Garcia. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, Duvall. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready now for the White Sox, Matt Davidson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Nope, and that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
D-Row, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
The 2-0 on the way. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through for a hit. He was able to keyhole a strike on 2-0 to keep the inning alive.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Standing in now, Leury Garcia, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-0. A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Bouncer down the line. Reined in. And he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. And now the Reds will get their first opportunity. No score. Dylan Covey will get the starting assignment in this one for the Chi Sox. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really, really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up in this one here today.
Into the box, Jose Peraza. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Jose Peraza.
First pitch of the at-bat. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
The 1-2 is in there, a called strike 3. For the moment here in Cincy, let's take a glance at the Reds starting lineup in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
You always have to look out for a guy like Joey Votto. He hit over .320 last year, and that will get any pitcher's attention. They knew it when he was coming up, and they knew it when he was on the on-deck circle. Really impressive hitter.
In now for the Reds, Tucker Barnhart. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-1 home. Fouled off. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
First offering on its way. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That misses. 2-0.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Now the 2-0 home. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with the good leap, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Votto at second with 2 down. Ball 2 now.
With 2 outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything to hit in this at bat. Not much reason for it.
Two and 0 count. Here it comes. Popped him up. Davidson in foul ground, and that's the 3rd out. Danger averted following the 2-out double. An inning in the books. No score on the show. Kevin Smith will be next. He'll get us started in the top of the 2nd.
Kevin Smith.
And the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. The 1-2 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. To third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. The throw to first. He's out.
Batting fifth, second baseman.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import Yoan Moncada. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball that just misses inside. No score here as we play inning number 2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Schebler racing back, still ranging back, and that one is gone. A solo home run for Yoan Moncada. As the White Sox are on the board first, it's 1-0.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
In now, Yomer Sanchez.
Third baseman, number 5.
Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
The 1-2. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone. Back-to-back homers. Solo shot to right center as the White Sox move in front 2-0.
That's not an easy thing to do, to go back-to-back. When the guy in front of you goes deep, you walk up to the plate and you feel like, hey, I'm going to do what he just did. How about that? Back-to-back bombs.
Batting 8.
Into the box, Adam Engel.
Adam Engel.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. One out, nobody on. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
And the pitch. Missed with a slider. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Stepping in now, Dylan Covey. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Two out, nobody on. hit out towards second. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Hey now. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the White Sox 2 and the Reds nothing. Coming to the plate now, Scott Schebler. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a strike. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Count remains at 0-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
So stepping in, Adam Duvall. First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, I love that pitch right there, and that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work down in the zone. This is a hitter's park. We all know the ball flies, and if he's going to keep the ball in the yard, he's got to execute down to the hollow of the knee.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Schebler on at first, nobody out. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the wall.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Batting 7th, second baseman.
Ready now
2.
for Cincinnati. Number 2, ready to get his day at the plate started right here. Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
From a hitter's perspective, you knock the donut off your bat knowing 2 things. This pitcher is out on the mound looking for a strikeout or a double play, so you better set your sights at least belt high. 0-1
count. Here it comes. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
First and second here with nobody out. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets through, but eventually does get to third base.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He's trying to at least tie this one up here, if not bring home a couple and take over the lead here in the early going. Comes set and the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Strike two swinging.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting the guy in from third.
And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
First pitch on its way. Tough slider down low for a strike.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Garcia has a read on it, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And they are on the board with the sac fly as this is now a 2-1 game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
So striding in, Jose Peraza as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Full count to Jose Peraza.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Popped him up. Moncada is calling for it. And that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More ahead from Great American Ballpark right after this. Up next for Chicago, Tim Anderson. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So here is Avisail Garcia. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And this is high, a ball and a strike. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Popped him up. Romano moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Davidson.
Riding in once again, Matt Davidson. He reached on a single in his first try. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. Votto on the move. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Striding into the box, Tucker Barnhart. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Tucker Barnhart.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Two and 0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joey Votto, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
The 1-0 delivery. The fastball down near the shoe tops. Hit in the air down the left field line. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. And it's fouled away. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Ripped on the ground to first. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
Standing in now, Eugenio Suarez. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Scott Schebler. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Schebler has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is, and shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. Here comes the 0-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Count remains full. Barnhart stands at second with 2 gone. And another foul ball.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at-bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
Hot shot down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. On the second, but he's in safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Now batting.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
In now, Adam Duvall. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And that misses 1-1. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. 2 out here and a runner at second. Taken. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Engel is there, and that retires the side. Reds get a run in the inning on this RBI double. We played 3 full, and we are tied 2-2. Ready for another chance? Leury Garcia. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Leury Garcia.
First delivery to him on the way. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Hamilton is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at bat, Kevin Smith comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat on its way.
That's a ball.
And a ball 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. Hit hard on the ground to second. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth.
The batter, number 10, second baseman.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Yohan Moncada. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Now the pitch. Bat explodes as this is on the ground to third. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. On to the bottom of the fourth. This game's tied at 2-2. So striding in, number 2, set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Second baseman, number 2.
First pitch on its way. Up around the face. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The 1-0 delivery. Fouled straight back. Hamilton, a 27-year-old, is a 5-year vet at the major league level. The 1-1 home. Runners on the move for second. Strike taken to throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Into the box, Sal Romano. And he lays off there, 1-0. He hit a sac fly earlier. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. This is line to left, and that's in there, base hit. And the run is in to score from second.
Hey, Dero, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired, going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
And here's Jose Peraza, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. The relay throw, and he is in there.
Now batting, catcher,
Hector Santiago answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Hector Santiago.
Tucker Barnhart will be the first to greet him here, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only 1 out. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. Back in standing. He's set, and the pitch. Line drive to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. The throw home. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
In is Joey Votto now. 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Runner back standing. And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll dive back in. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Peraza, the runner at first with 2 gone. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
He's running. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Stepping in now, Eugenio Suarez. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We played 4 full. Reds out in front, 4-2. At the plate, Yomer Sanchez. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
We're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Now batting, center fielder.
Now to the plate, Adam Engel. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Standing in now, Hector Santiago. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back from Cincinnati after this. Digging in and looking for more, Scott Schebler will start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Scott Schebler.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
The 0-2 home. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And that's the first out. There's a look at the final line for the White Sox starter. And clearly he was off his game this evening. Digging in once again, Adam Duvall. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just caught the inside corner with a sinker. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Sliced hard on the ground, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Ready for another shot now. Number 2. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Row.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
In now, Billy Hamilton, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. No hits to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Line towards center field. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. The relay throw won't get him.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, 2-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you. You're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
Now a snap throw to first, and he's back standing. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Into the box, Sal Romano pitches a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Really forcing the issue with that steal of second. They already had the guy on third, so now 2 runners in scoring position, and there aren't any force outs other than at first. Pretty good chance to drive in a pair right now.
The 0-1 pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant, why would you throw him anything else? Case in point, this guy's cold zone is away, and this pitcher keeps attacking that exact spot.
One and two, the count to the Reds pitcher. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Second and third here, 1 man out. Bounce it to the left side. Anderson scoops it up. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Probably wanted more out of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings 1 home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Jose Peraza. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a slider. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
2-0 count. The pitch finds the zone, strike one. Hamilton at third with 2 away. And there's a base hit on the line. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Now a snap move over to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Into the box now, Tucker Barnhart. Pitch out, nothing doing. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 2-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. 3 runs already home here. And here's a good sinker now, but it misses. 3-2.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Now the payoff pitch home. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And this is a case of a pitcher letting his frustrations get the best of him. He feels like he gets robbed on the previous pitch, and he just rears back and really let it go on the next pitch, but it got away from him in a big way.
Standing in now, Joey Votto, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And the changeup is way low that time.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Now the 2-1. Grounded to third. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Reds lead it 7-2. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses for ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
The 1-0 home. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike one. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting, right fielder, Avisail.
Ready for another chance? Avisail Garcia. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. A high fastball is in there. Two runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Stepping in now, Matt Davidson.
Nope.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. The 1-0 is a heater in there for a strike. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a big swing by Davidson, and he connects. A ball carrying well. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to left, as it's now a 7-3 game.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
In now, Leury Garcia. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit out towards second. He's right there. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Sox get one right back here on the solo home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Reds 7 and the White Sox 3. Ready for another shot now. Eugenio Suarez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Eugenio Suarez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Oh, 0-2 the count to Suarez.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. And that brings up Scott Schebler. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. In there at the letters 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. That's lifted the other way out to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, left fielder.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Adam Duvall, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. The 0-2 once more. Hit back up the middle. Moncada fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Reds are down in order. They hang on to a 7-3 lead. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Reds leading this one as we start the 7th. And before we commence, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Kevin Smith will be next. He was a ground out victim last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and that liner caught him. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Moncada swings, and it's hit very well to right. And it's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, and it's now a 7-4 ball game. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching this pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
Jared Hughes comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Jared Hughes. Now batting, third base.
Into the box, Yolmer Sanchez. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. The 1-1 is a ball below the zone.
And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing.
And the pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Digging in to try it again, Adam Engel. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. From the stretch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Schebler moves over, and that's the 3rd out. White Sox able to draw a bit closer thanks to this home run. Get up and stretch. It's the Reds 7 and the White Sox 4. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Juan Minaya will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Charlie Tilson will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 22, Charlie Tilson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Davidson has room in foul territory, and he brings it in on the warning track.
The batter, number 6, center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose. One strike offering now to Hamilton. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. Pitch on the way. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Ball.
Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Jesse Winker will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 33, Jesse Winker.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. One 0 count. Here it is. And that one just missed outside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Winker in front, 3 balls and a strike. And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
And here's Jose Peraza, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First delivery to him on the way. Sent on the ground out to second. Moncada gloves it. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Reds lead this one 7-4. Jackson Stevens has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Jackson Stevens.
Ready now for the White Sox, Charlie Tilson, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
0-1, here's the pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Well, this one's been a bit of a head scratcher despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all in the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs that's going to win the ball game.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer, needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
Fouled off. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1.
That's ball
3-1.
Yep.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
1 out, nobody on. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Heading out towards shallow right. Schebler has a beat on it, and that's the second out of the inning. So here is Avisail Garcia. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First pitch on its way. And he takes ball 1.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Count even now at 1-1. Two out, nobody on. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. The 1-2. Hit hard to short. To his right, Peraza. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the White Sox, number 52, Xavier Cedeno.
Tucker Barnhart will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Tucker Barnhart.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Garcia. 1 away. So 1 away here in the Reds' half of the 8th. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. First delivery to him on the way. Just missed with a breaking ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
1-2. Here it comes.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Now the 3-2 pitch. Drilled on the ground to short.
Anderson picks it up.
On to first, and Votto's gone for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Eugenio
Ready once again, Eugenio Suarez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First offering on its way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. Down low, and the clock thickens here. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
The 3-0 is a fastball looked at for a strike.
This is where, if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2. High in the air down the right field line. Garcia has a read on it. In the corner, he pulls it down, and that'll be the end of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They hold a 7-4 lead. Great look there at nighttime in Cincinnati as we head to the 9th inning for this one. Raisel Iglesias comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Raisel Iglesias.
Matt Davidson will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Now here it comes. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the 9th.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Here comes the first pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. One out, nobody on. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit out towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
The catcher, number 36.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Smith. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tough slider down low for a strike. Garcia stands at first with 1 out. He's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
1-2 to the White Sox catcher. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Yohan Moncada will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. From the belt, the pitch. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
The White Sox down to their last strike. Now he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2. And now this crowd of around 24,000 supporters come to their feet. Slider stayed too low, ball 2. Swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The Cincinnati Reds took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Sal Romano takes home the win. Dylan Covey couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. From my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, click over to theshownation.com.